Hello, everyone. I'm here with Dr. Pashia Groom, and you all have invited us to celebrate this ribbon cutting here at Anchor Neuroscience. So thank you very much, Dr. Pashia.
Thank you for coming out. We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you are located just right down the street from our office, and I've always wondered what is happening in here. But let's start off with you and your history. What kind of started this journey for you to get into what you all are doing right now?
Well, my husband and I moved to Pensacola in 2000, actually exactly 19 years ago. We survived Hurricane Ivan, so we're officially,
Wow.
we're veterans now. But we came to the city, and we are both psychologists, and my husband's Kevin Groom, and he's a clinical neuropsychologist, and I'm a clinical psychologist, and we fell in love with downtown and the vision of what we saw the city was becoming and what it has been, which is amazing. And we said, this is where we want to put roots down. So we did, and we've been downtown ever since then. And my goodness, has it changed and evolved. And
Yeah, you've watched major. Now, from where did you move?
So we're originally from Missouri. We moved from Boston. So we came from possibly the coldest place in the world to one of the warmest, and that was on purpose. But yeah, it's been a great rodeo for us. We love it here. We're so blessed to get to watch it turn into the incredible urban kind of landscape that it is, and still hold its history. We live in the historic district, and so we love it. The combo is great.
You really have seen a great change, especially since you have resided and also run your business in the downtown area. And I got to thank you all, because it's, it is individuals like you and your husband that decide to move here and that decide to open businesses like Anchor Clinic and Anchor Neuroscience that actually make the downtown area great. And you're bringing those things into our community. So let's talk about Anchor Neuroscience and what you all do.
Yeah.
Because before I asked you, I actually really had no idea.
Right.
And you have seriously educated me in the past few minutes before we started the video. So what is it that you do?
Well, what we do, Anchor Neuroscience is our medical research division of the Anchor Clinic. So we're a separate, same company, but very separate entity in the sense that we run medical clinical research trials out of Anchor Neuroscience, and so everything that has to do really with mental health, disease, disorder, also neurologic disease disorder like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, major depression. To give you an idea of some of the range of disease, we run clinical trials. And so a lot of people in our area don't even know what a clinical trial really is, because they're not that available in our area. And what they are an opportunity for our patients and the community to get involved in a project where they are looking to see how effective and safe and reliable a treatment is for certain conditions. And this is after they've been tested, gone through much of the FDA process and that kind of thing. But it's a time where subjects get to try, we call them subjects instead of patients in research, but they get to have the opportunity to have experimental interventions and be on the cutting edge of what's new in that area of medicine. So that's what we do.
Oh, wow. So this is definitely not your average research clinic. You all are doing some very I would say kind of like forward-thinking technology that, research technology, I guess is what I'm saying. And how does that play out for, say, someone who's interested in partaking in that? Because, of course, all of the people that are in there are subjects are doing it because they're interested in trying it out. So what does that look like for them?
So our people who participate in our research trials, they can come to us by a couple of different ways, really. One way is they are already our clients at the clinic and getting outpatient mental health treatment that way, and are referred over or find out about some of our studies through the clinic and are interested in seeing if that might be a good fit for what they're going through. Another way they get to us is the community refers to us. So we're have been over this last year educating our other providers in the community about how they can get their patients to us. So our neurologists and general practice docs and all kinds of treaters that we work with, and they refer their patients to us.
Okay.
And they can go, there's direct contact where they just call Anchor Neuroscience, or they might see one of our pamphlets or brochures or advertisements, because we advertise every new study we get. So, they might see like a new Alzheimer's study that we might decide to take, and they might see some advertisement or hear on some radio stations or things like that. But then they can also go to our website. Just look us up, anchorneuroscience.com. Or they can go to Anchor Clinic too and get to the research that way too. So there's lots of different ways. Sometimes people just walk in off the street because we're on the first floor in beautiful downtown Pensacola, and they walk in, they're like, what do you do? And then they get in a conversation, they're, oh my gosh, my mother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's or depression. So we get people a lot of different ways.
All right. Well, thanks for explaining a lot of that, because, again, like I said, I wasn't really sure of what you all did until I came in. I knew you did some sort of research because of the name, but outside of that, I wasn't sure. So we're going to show a short video, and it's going to be of the space in here, and just show you all how beautiful it is and how inviting it is.
Thank you.
Also, so we'll be back in just a moment, and then we'll tell you all, again, what's the best way to get in touch with Anchor Neuroscience and to get involved. All right, and so you all do have a beautiful space.
Thank you very much.
And I know that this is your new space. How long have you been here?
We purchased this building or this space a little less than a year ago, and have been renovating it. And we've been moved in now and operating here about 6 months. So.
Well, it's great to be your neighbor.
Thank you.
That you can't complain with a view like this.
No, it's pretty awesome.
Here. All right, fantastic. Well, I know that we put your website down at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to go ahead and throw that up there again. You can always contact Anchor Neuroscience. I'm going to get this right before the end of the interview. You can contact them by going to their website, or you can give them a call at the number at the bottom of the screen. That would be the way that I would recommend if you have any questions. Dr. Pashia Groom, thank you again so much for having us.
You bet.
And,
thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for just adding to the Pensacola community.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Goodbye. Thank you.